Aloha all, Negi here. So last night I had the chance to watch Joey the Anime Man's video on the greatest anime of all time. He basically asked a whole bunch of various online personalities, because they weren't all YouTubers, their opinion on what they perceive as the greatest anime or their favorite anime. I have a selection of favorite animes that are kind of divvied up by genre and all these other little aspects. To me, one of the greatest anime of all times would have to be an anime that comes from Studio Trigger, for a multitude of reasons. One, usually very good storytelling. I'm going to use the example of Kill la Kill. Because that's the one I watched most recently. But I'm pretty sure some of this can apply to Gurren Lagann and I think even Little Witch Academia and a few other things of that nature. And that is tight, concise, yet simple stories. In Kill la Kill, it's a very basic story.
And now, you're gonna tell me who this belongs to! Satsuki Kiryuin.
But it is told so well and so compelling that it keeps drawing you in. It's one of those shows that when you first start hearing about it and when you first watch it, you're just looking at this like, oh, it's some glorified fan fiction show. And then you're halfway through the series and you're going, why the heck did I keep watching this all the way through? The story and the pacing is so well done in that show that it makes you want to keep watching.
No way. You'll never take this away from me! Never!
I saw that attack coming from a mile away, you rookie! I'm a boxer, remember?
Sweet!
Huh? Ryuko? Are you going home?
I need to borrow your bike! Thanks!
Asshole! What about my delivery?
I definitely like the animation in Kill la Kill. I know a lot of people complain because it's very cheaply done. Or at least that's what they state. And that, to me, is the impressive part. The impressive part of it is that for a relatively low budget, they are able to get very good quality animation, and they know where to spend that animation budget. To me, that is something that is very intelligent and the signs of a well-managed show. But that is not the show that I would put as the top show for myself. The top show would have to be something influential to me. It would have to be something that I find inspiring and willing to, I'm willing to kind of follow the route of that show, so to speak. You know, that main character's story kind of became my own, and in a sense, it inspired me to go beyond myself. And that show is 5 centimeters per second. It's actually a film by Makoto Shinkai. That is the most emotional film that I think I've ever seen, only because of my ability to personally relate to it so extremely well. But no, I'm kind of kidding. While I would put that up as the top for me personally, the show that I think I would say is one that could be a contender for a best series of all time would be Kino's Journey to This Beautiful World, otherwise known as Kino no Tabi.
We've been traveling on snow for days. This isn't really a joyride for me, Kino.
I don't like it either, but we have to keep going. At least this is the end of winter.
And it is the 2003 version. And that show follows the story of Kino as she basically just travels from country to country, experiencing various cultures with her motorrad, which is a talking motorcycle. Yes, it's not like that has any influence on me whatsoever. So, this has been kind of my thing, is that I have been using that show while I'm actually on my journey to inspire me at both my editing and what I do with my editing and how to tell a story. I love the fact that this show is simple. It is a very slow-paced show. The story, it's not like an overarching story. You know, it's not, there's no continued through line. You're just seeing a person on their journey and they're just going through it. You know, you get to experience what they're experiencing. You get to feel what they're feeling. And I think another show that would kind of be reminiscent of this, but in a kind of a different genre, is Mushishi. It's a slow-paced, kind of calm show, but you're going to have those moments of excitement. And in Kino no Tabi, you're going to have moments of excitement. You know, she is very resourceful, she is intelligent, and I love how they put the episode order that they put, because there's actually the new series known as Kino's Journey, the animated series from 2017, and they changed the order of the story. And the new order that they use, it kind of destroys Kino's journey, because you're getting information, I would say, not at the emotional peak where it could be at. You're just getting it probably because it's trying to follow the manga more closely. I've never actually read the manga, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, my little snippet of probably one of the best animes of all time, Kino's Journey. Of course, I probably would still have to say, you know, objectively speaking, probably going to be closer to Cowboy Bebop or Ghost in the Shell. If I'm going to be honest, I think the top contender for best anime of all time has to go to something sci-fi with quality mech, because the animation on that is going to be spectacular, and a lot of times the stories in a lot of mech shows has to be done better. It's not a simple story on average, but of course there are simple mech stories. But yeah. Anyway, that's really all I wanted to say. I know this is a short little video, but I just kind of wanted to put that out there as a little response to the Anime Man and share my thoughts on it. I did not give you my list of top animes or anything like that. I might do that in another video if people are interested. But yeah, I hope you all have a great day, and feel free to share this with whoever you think might find this interesting. Anyway, mahalo.
Time to go.